Story title, Not This Moment. Episode 1, The Threads of Secrets. The evening light in Enugu had that golden softness that made even the busiest streets look poetic. A silver taxi pulled to a stop before a two-story duplex in Independence layout. From it stepped Rose, suitcase in hand, returning home from Paris after 5 long years of nursing studies. At the gate stood Martins, his face bright with pride.
Look at you, Nurse Rose of Paris, back to save lives and break hearts again.
I've missed your jokes, Martins.
I'm proud of you. You've become everything you dreamed of.
But as she pulled back, her eyes glimmered with something deeper. Beneath the smile was a storm of memories and guilt. That night, as the compound grew quiet, Rose sat by her window, the hum of crickets in the background. Her mind wandered back to where it all began, her friendship with Ella and Jennifer, her 2 closest friends since secondary school. They had shared dreams, heartbreaks, even each other's secrets. Or so they thought. It was after her mother's death that Martins came into her life, gentle, dependable, and sincere. He offered to sponsor her studies, and over time, love blossomed. But before that, there had been Tony, Martin's colleague, and the man who had once held Rose captive in a dangerous secret. Rose had known Tony since her secondary school days. She first saw him as a harmless friend, but over time, their friendship grew deeper into a romantic affairs. This was, however, before Rose lost her mother at about when she just concluded her secondary education. Rose continued her journey down memory lane until she dozed off. For Martins, it was indeed a beautiful night, having to share the bed with the love of his life. But same thing cannot be said about Rose, who spent the night thinking about her past and what future holds for her. Martins and Tony, the office tension, the office. At the prestige consulting firm, Martins and Tony shared an office divided by ambition and unspoken rivalry. Martins was the boss, calm, principled, efficient. Tony was charming, outspoken, and unpredictable. That morning, Martins stood by the window, flipping through some documents when Tony walked in, whistling.
Good morning, boss.
Morning, Tony. You're late again.
Traffic, my friend. You wouldn't understand. You drive like a pastor.
Better a pastor than a risk.
I heard Rose is back?
Yes, she came in last night.
Rose. That woman can light up a room. You must be lucky.
What are you implying, Tony?
Nothing. I just hope you're sure that baby of hers truly carries your blood.
What did you just say?
Relax, Martins. I was only joking. But you know, women.
Martins said nothing more. But that night, unable to rest, he went behind Rose's back and conducted a DNA test. 2 weeks later, the result confirmed what his heart had known. The child was indeed his. But Tony's words had already planted poison in his mind. Yes, he now has every reason to trust Rose. However, Martins now faces an uphill task to overcome the guilt of ever doubting his baby's paternity because of the careless comments of his colleague. The 3 friends. When Solomon, Jennifer's husband, was announced dead after a brief illness, the news hit their circle hard. Rose had been at the hospital when she got Ella's call, her voice trembling.
Rose, have you heard? Jennifer just lost Solomon.
What? No. Ella, are you sure?
I'm at their house now. She's not speaking, just staring.
I'm coming over.
Within the hour, Rose and Ella were with Jennifer, holding her as she wept uncontrollably.
He left me, Rose. After everything, Solomon just left.
We're here, Jen. We'll get through this together.
The 3 women sat in silence, bound by grief, unaware that within that same circle lay betrayals that would soon tear them apart. If only Jennifer knew that one of her 2 close friends was secretly married to her late husband. Martin's confession and Rose's resolve.
Rose, I have something to tell you.
What is it, Martins?
I did a DNA test for our baby.
You did what?
I shouldn't have, but Tony's words. He said things that made me doubt myself.
And the result?
She's mine. Our baby is truly ours.
Martins, you hurt me, but thank God for the truth.
Rose didn't need a prophet to tell her that Tony was after her marriage. She knew she had to be steps ahead of Tony. She had to stop their secret affairs, and above all, their covenant has to be broken.
Tony, it's time for the covenant to end. I won't live under your shadow anymore.
Rose, you don't mean that.
I do. If I lose everything, I'll still be free.
Tony's laughter faded. Her sudden courage unnerved him. If Rose talked, everything, his job, reputation, even his marriage, would crumble. Especially now that the child wasn't his. He needed a plan. Fast. Rose isn't under his shadow anymore, going by the midnight call. He has everything to lose if the secret is revealed. He had wanted a secret marriage with Rose, and also wanting to keep his marriage with Ella. But his first bullet had failed him. Rose's baby wasn't his, as he earlier thought. He has to get Martins to divorce Rose or blackmail her into a secret marriage. The visit from Barrister Kings.
Barrister King's Chuka, what a surprise.
Thank you. Actually, we came to see Mrs. Ella, if you don't mind.
Of course. I'll let you talk privately. I have a few reports to finish anyway.
He disappeared toward his study, leaving the guests with Ella.
Mrs. Ella, following Solomon's death, the execution of his will has begun. It appears 65% of his assets have been willed to his secret wife and 2 children.
Secret wife?
Yes, we thought you should hear it from us before the media does.
And you came here. Why? To tell me that the man my friend married had another woman? Or to tell me I'm part of this madness? Who is this secret wife, Barrister? Who?
That's what we're trying to confirm. Going by the document in front of you, it appears you are the secret wife.
No. Jennifer will go mad. She's already threatening to sue just to uncover who the woman is. And if she does...
It could expose a lot.
Ella's face went pale. Her mind raced. The will, the secret, the 2 children she'd had for Solomon while married to Tony. Everything was collapsing.
We can't discuss this now. We'll reschedule. Tomorrow evening, my office at 7. Oh God, what have I done?
Outside, Tony's shadow moved behind the curtain, watching, listening, piecing together what he could. The game of secrets had only just begun. Watch out for episode 2. Like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Before episode 2, ask yourself, what will Tony do next? Will Martins confront him? Can Rose truly break the covenant? How will Ella face Jennifer? Who else is hiding a secret?